Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We are back with another What Sold. This is going to be, I think, part one, but don't hold me to it if I'm off because sometimes I seem to misquote what it is. But I want to thank you guys. A lot of you have bought stuff through the affiliate links that are down below. A lot of stuff not even necessarily what was in the link, just other stuff you bought on Amazon or whatever, and I've gotten credit for that. And it gives me like a little, some kind of portion gets this. I don't know what percentage it is, but some percentage comes to me for whatever the sale price was. So all of you that did that, thank you in advance. I know one person told me, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it was you or not, but thank you. You messaged me on Instagram and told me, and you made a pretty decent sized purchase. So I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. And though the affiliate links are there, those are the products I use that I actually purchased. You don't have to use those. I'm not here to try to peddle all that inventory on you, but it is there if you're curious. And if you do happen to click the link and you ended up buying something else, and I didn't mention it before, thank you. I do appreciate that because it's something you don't have to do. And there's a lot of other affiliate links throughout all the YouTube world here. And if you've clicked mine, I appreciate it. But we're going to get into what sold. As you guys know, it's all about the actual proof is in the pudding type stuff. This is what I sold. This is what I'm making money on. Let me know what you think. Take care. Hey everyone, we're back with the sales for Monday. Starting off the week with, I think, 7 sales. Hopefully a couple more will come through. But an okay day, nothing to complain about. Got rid of an old item that I thought was going to be a huge score when I bought it. Turned out to be a bust. So we'll go with that first. This is a set of Robert G. Allen, like building income, blah, blah, blah set. You can see all these binders, all this right here. This was a deal from Facebook Marketplace probably a couple years ago, 3 years ago. That's how old this is, maybe 2 years ago. There was a time where back then when I could really make a lot of money on OfferUp and Marketplace. I seem to be able to find a deal or two a day at least that I could go pick up after work or on my lunch break, or my wife would pick up. We were just buying stuff like crazy. The market wasn't flooded yet with resellers, and there weren't as many people out on the sites looking for stuff. So I picked this up for 60 bucks one day. It was like literally in the same street or a street over from another buy I was doing. So I went there and picked it up. And I thought I was gonna get like 150 to 200 for this, maybe more. I listed it super high, and over the years it's just come down and down and down. Someone offered 80 bucks for all of it, and I took it, and I spent 60. So we might make our money back. I don't even know where it's going. If it's going in California, we'll make our money back. But if not, we'll be in the hole a little bit. But I just wanted it out of here. It was a bad buy. Happy to get rid of it. Something cool with this free ink to offset the bad buy. This HP 60XL, you guys had seen me sell one, I think, in the last video. This one already expired in 2016, but still sold for 19 ships. So even if it's a couple years old, guys, there's still some money in expired ink. Here's the Littlest Pet Shop, a little cat here. This one sold for like 18 shipped from the Littlest Pet Shop buy. Pretty cool there. This is a God of War Ultimate Edition for the PS3. It's in the box, came with a big buy I did from Storage Unit Guy, but this sold for 75 shipped. Pretty cool if you can find. It's got like a, I don't know, you guys should see on the screen, but it's a pretty cool little set actually and God of War is a pretty fun game. Here's some shoes. These are Vans, like the high top style, I guess. A little bit of wear and stuff on them, but they still ended up selling for 40 shipped on the best offer. I paid $5 for these at a garage. So I just thought the color pattern was pretty cool. We got 40 shipped. I had them at 45. I usually list my shoes a little higher, put best offer, hoping they'll come in with an offer where I want to be at, and that's what that person did. Here's Sex and the City, the complete series. DVDs. This was $8 at one of the sales I go to pretty regularly. I buy from this lady and her nephew. They do sales kind of, I'd say at least once a month, sometimes twice. And she wanted $8 for this. She knew it was worth something. I sold it for 35 shipped. Paid up for it because it was her, because I usually buy it and it was complete. She showed me all the discs, but got 35 shipped. It should go medium mail. It is a DVD set, so hopefully there'll be no issue there. 35 shipped on that. And lastly, two Stone Brewing shirts. This one, I think they're size 2XL if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's extra large. Oh, you'll see on the screen, but there are two of them. I bought a bunch of these Stone Brewing shirts and the kind of work style, mechanic almost style shirts for 60 or 70 bucks for all of them. Ended up with like a total of 20 something shirts, some of them like 5 or 6 of the work ones, and then a bunch of t-shirts. And these two, the same person bought them, 20 bucks a piece, made offers. I had them at 25 each. I knew that was high, but someone came through with 20 and I was happy to get rid of them. Hopefully someone else will come buy the rest. They were a good buy though. I mean, I got them so cheap when you factor in what I paid per shirt. and a lot of them have been selling. Plus the work shirts do a little bit better. I've gotten 35 each for the 2 that I sold, so happy about that. And I'll show you guys if anything else sells. Hey everyone, we are back with the sales from Tuesday. I don't know how many we have here, but someone can do the math if you really care to know. But a pretty good day. Definitely moved some good product. A couple of higher dollar items, a couple of multi-quantity items that I have, and then some other stuff that are just kind of the bread and butter stuff I like to pick up. So we'll start off with the multi-quantity. I bought 6 of these Summer Waves pool covers. I just put some pen on that. They were $30 at Big Lots. I bought them from I got them from a source who I always refer to him as Josh. It's kind of like the nickname I've given him. And I bought 7 of these, 6 of this size and 1 of another size, plus a bunch of the pool filters made by them. I paid $70, and this one sold for $45. I sold the small one, I think, for $35 or $40. Then I sold this one for $45. We still have 5 more to go. They're heavy. They end up going usually, well, the first one, and I've already kind of priced this one out. It's going to go at about $14, I think is what the weight is. I think it's actually going FedEx this time, a couple states over. But usually they're a little bit heavier, so usually it's a pirate ship or a FedEx on these ones. So I'll make a little bit of money. Once I sell them all, we'll definitely have made some pretty good money. Plus I have like 40 of the little filter things. I have like, I should say not 40. I think I have 23 packs. So that'd be 60, I guess, filters. So hopefully they'll be able to sell to and make us some money. But cool thing is multi-quantity listing. All I'm going to do is throw a little layer of bubble on this, a very thin one, just to kind of give it some support. Throw it in a poly mailer and get it out of here. Rock Revival jeans, brand new with tag. These were $25 at Salvation Army. I was about to buy them full price, which would have been fine. I knew I was paying up, but I figured I could get 75 plus for them. I thought, hey, what the heck? The brand new with tag, good brand, cool looking pair of jeans, I guess, if you're into that style. I don't think I could pull it off, but anywho, get in line. I hear this deal at the Salvation Army that everything's half off if you have a coupon. I think I've told this story once before. I didn't have a coupon. I'm looking around like, where do we get the coupons? And there's none available. Lady looks back to me and she says, "You look like you're looking for a coupon." And she's in line, mind you. And I say, "Yeah, I am. I guess you got them at the door, but they're all out." She goes, "Yeah, they're going to print more for tomorrow. They're having this big sale. But I happen to have a couple of extra because I've been coming every day and I grab them. And if I don't use them, I just hold on to them because they're doing a remodel there. So they're trying to get rid of everything in the meantime." So she gave me a coupon and I got it for half off. So $12.50, sold for 90 shipped. So long story, but again, that lady blessed me. So hopefully she is blessed because it was awesome to get that coupon. I bought a bunch of stuff that day. And then this was one of the items that was half off, and $12.50 into $90. I will take that all day. Here is, I think this is a Korean, you'll see on the screen, but a Bible. I brought 3 of these on Facebook Marketplace. They were $10, 3 different ones. If it's Korean, it's all Korean. If it's a different language, it's all of that language. I forgot what language it is, but I bought them and listed them. They've all sold for anywhere from 20 to $40, and this one I think sold for 30. So that was awesome there. Here's some Carnival flatware. It's got this like pink mauve color. I can't really see this. The Lifetime Carnival mixed together. This stuff is, there's another brand of this called Mardi Gras, Washington Forge Mardi Gras, that does even better. But this set ended up selling for 30 shipped. I think it did a little better because it had some of the bigger utensils in there. But if you see the handles like that and it's like made in Korea, or it says Mardi Gras or Carnival or something, sometimes they can be worth something. Here's a little army knife. I think it's called the Hammer, is like the model one. This one's beat up. It's got a crack there, but it's still sold for like 35 shipped on a best offer. I think I paid $2 for that. A couple of video games. These are my bread and butters, guys. You guys know that. This game right here, Atelier Iris, Eternal Mana, however you want to pronounce it. This sold for $14.99 disc only. We will put that in an empty case. And then Rugrats, Greatest Hits for PS1. Not a great selling game, but sold for like 13 or 14 shipped. I remember playing this game on the PlayStation, so when I saw it, I had to pick it up. And the PlayStation games have a little bit of value. But sometimes they take a little longer to sell, like these kid ones, but sometimes you can make some money. My favorite thing to get rid of today is the Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius Bowling Ball. There's Jimmy right there. This one was previously owned by a legendary bowler named Zach, I'm sure. It came with this Bowling Party Nickelodeon bag. I actually bought 2 bowling balls, this one and a SpongeBob one from a lady at the garage sale. She had got them I think from a storage unit, she was saying. So it was sounded like it was two brothers. This one sold for 60 shipped on a full price sale. I paid $7.50 each because it was 15 for the pair. And then lastly, this is a Wizard of Oz Couture de Force by Enesco. That's what it is. This is Dorothy figure. This is from the big $1,200 buy from storage unit guy, where I kind of like had to flex on him a little bit because there's other guy was trying to buy all my stuff. Some people have pointed out that maybe I was getting played by the two of them, which very well could be the case. But either way, ended up making $1,200 purchase on a bunch of figures. A lot of them were this Couture de Force stuff. There's a lot of Disney Showcase stuff and a bunch of other kinds of figures and toys and stuff like that. So it's a good deal. Not a great deal, but it will make some money in the end. This came out of there, though. This sold for like 140 shipped, 135 shipped, something like that. So that's what she looks like. I'm not going to take it out because, knowing me, I'd probably break it. I just seem to break things when I'm trying to do a video. You don't know how many times I've had to re-record stuff just because I've dropped stuff in it. I wanted to make sure it wasn't broken. So that's it for right now, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, we'll hopefully be jumping into either more stuff that sold today or Wednesday sales. Final sale, guys, for Tuesday. This book set sold for, I think, 22 or 21 shipped. And then Dark Forces Star Wars, the PC game for, actually, I guess it's for Mac. This sold was a 50 cents at a garage sale, and it sold for 35 shipped. Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. We're back with the what sold for Wednesday. I think, what do we have here? 8 sales, something like that. A little slower day, quantity wise, but definitely not something to complain about. Some good numbers overall and moved quite a bit of product. We'll start off with this big guy. This was actually used as a punching bag for me when I was mad at eBay buyers or returns. No, I'm just kidding. This was something I got a throw in at storage unit guy. I'm literally walking out the sale. I already paid. And I'm like, dude, just give me that bag. I forgot to ask for it. And he said, yeah, just take it. And it's like a little training bag or whatever. This sold for 50 shipped. Now, it's huge. Obviously, I do free shipping. You guys probably think I'm crazy, which I am a little crazy, so that would be accurate. But this thing weighs like nothing. It's like super light. I already did the calculation for the shipping on this one with the box I have and everything. It's going to New York from California. It's going to be 21 shipped. Now, is that a lot? Yeah, if it was going to Arizona, it would be a lot cheaper, but that's kind of the way I did it. It worked out. This is what they were selling for, so I had to be kind of competitive. Excuse me. And this one is used, but someone bought it. Hopefully they'll like it. When it's all said and done, you don't make a ton when you're paying 20-something bucks for shipping, but we'll make some decent money on this item. And like I said, I picked it up at the end of the sale, so that was cool. Here's a little Lego. It's a little Christmas tree thing. It opens up, I guess, and looks like that. Brand new sealed. This was $3.99 at Savers, plus I got a discount, I believe. Sold for 25 shipped. It should go first class. Probably going to be on the higher end, but we'll just put it in some bubble wrap in a box and get it out of here. Here's a Nike windbreaker, extra large. This one's not the best color in my opinion. Doesn't look that great, but someone paid 30 bucks for that. I think I paid 5. So this one's been up for a while. It's sold, I think, 2 or 3 other times, and the person either never pays or asks for a cancellation. But this time they finally paid. Couple of games, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine for PC. This sold for, I think, 12 ships, something like that. Some of the old PC games are doing well. They're coming back. People are buying some, so it's worth it. Excitebike 64 sold for 11 shipped to a video game buyer that buys games from me all the time, so happy to get rid of that. These were cool, these Battle Warriors. You can kind of see, look like almost like little army men type things. This was $1 at a garage sale. It is complete. At least it has 96. Actually, it's like 98 figures, I think. But at least it had the 96 that were supposed to be in there. This sold for 20 shipped. I think it also might still go first class, just barely in a bubble mailer. So that would be cool. The worst part is there was another one of these at the thrift store for $2 or $3 the other day. Before I had sold this one, I thought, I'll pick it up and I'll lob them together and I'll sell them for like 40. It would have been a lot better deal. And I thought it might sell easier, but I didn't. I forgot to grab it at the thrift store. So this one did sell, though, 20 shipped. If you see them and you can get them for cheap, it might be worth it. Star Wars figure from the $1,600 toy buy. I've mentioned it before. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. BD number 9, I guess, is like the model, I guess. But you can kind of see him there. This one ended up selling for a best offer of 40 shipped. It was listed at 50, took a best offer of 40. And lastly, this is a Furby here. This was from a storage unit buy as well. From storage unit guy, the Furby. You can see it right there. It looks a little different. This one does not work. Still sold for parts for like 75 shipped or something like that. It's from 2005. Look out for the older Furbies. Like there's like some I think from the 99 or something like that. They still sell, but if you get the ones from the mid 2000s, I seem to do better with those ones. Like they sell a little bit easier, and some of them don't work. Some of them have eyes that'll be like stuck closed and stuff. So that's something you can deal with. But even for parts, people do collect the Furbies. So 75 shipped on that. It's going to cost us 10 to 12 to ship it out, probably going priority mail. But we'll get it out of here. So that's everything, guys. I will show you possibly what sells on Thursday, or if the video ends here. Thank you for watching. Hey everyone, we're back with the sales for Thursday. This is a pretty good day, kind of a good mix of stuff. Sold some socks, which is always cool, but let's get into it. These were some AT&T Go phones. I bought them, but they actually have activation issues when you look at them, like when you put the number in or whatever. I don't know what the deal was. If I got a whole bunch. I got like, I don't know, 30 or 40 phones. They were $2 each. These two ended up selling for like 35 shipped as is. So we'll make a little bit of money there for sure. It's taken forever. I have one batch of phones left, and hopefully those will sell. This is a retail arbitrage buy. These are a bunch of Harry Potter wands. They're like the little tiny ones. These were down to like 75 cents each or something like that. We ended up getting 2 full cases of them, but one case has 2 damaged boxes. I sold this thing, I think, for $60 shipped. They weigh like nothing, or they don't weigh a whole lot, but it'll probably cost like 12 to 15 to ship it or something like that. And we had whatever, there's 24 in here, so we'll make a little bit of money there. It wasn't an amazing deal, but it's RA, so we'll take it. I don't even know if these will still be at your guys' Walmarts anymore, but that's where we ended up getting. They did take a while to sell. Here's a Chilean Extreme. It's like a workout kit or whatever. Comes with some DVDs and like a fitness guide and then a food guide or whatever. This was $2, I think, at a garage sale, and I sold it for 45 shipped. So pretty good deal there. Sold some VHS, Barney's Campfire Sing-Along. I think we all remember this. This sold for $14.99 or $13.99, something like that. And then Barney Rhymes with Mother Goose, separate sale, same day, which is kind of weird, but $12 shipped on that. I've been doing well on these Barney VHSs. For whatever reason, not all of them are worth a ton, but I can usually get anywhere from $8 to like $30 depending on which one it is. You can also lot them together and they do sell, so might be worth your time. These are from the big sock buy from Storage Unit Guy. We paid $1 each, and we made little different lots. This is just a lot of 2 Pokemon ones and Despicable Me. This is actually 12 pairs in total. These sold for 15 shipped or something like that, and they do go first class. And lastly, this is a Build-A-Bear, the Harajuku. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I saw the Build-A-Bear, looked her up or whatever on eBay, typed in that word and found it. The comps were all over the place, which is sometimes the case with stuff like this. And I was able to find some that had sold a little bit better. Mine had the clothes and everything. I paid, I think, $2 or $3 for her. Sold her for 25 shipped on the best offer. You know, it's a plush. It's going to cost a little bit to ship it, but not too much. We'll just fold it up and put it in a poly mail or whatever and get it out of here. So made a little bit of money on a Build-A-Bear. That's it for right now. And obviously, this is what I tell other resellers when they're like getting into my honey hole.